Hello and welcome to Primo Trades. My name is Stephen Primo. I'm the president and founder of Specialist Trading. And in these brief educational videos that I present each week, I share with you different techniques, tips, and strategies that I've accumulated in my 46 years of trading, and then show you how simple it is to become a consistent trader by just applying them on our PTS Primo charting platform. Now, if you've known, the market has recently jumped about 900 points in the past week. Now, in today's educational video, I'm going to reveal a brand new feature that signals an entry and could have helped you enter or buy the market before this current rally. But first, let me share with you today's thing, and that's this. It's only when the markets are perceived to have exhausted themselves that they decide to turn. You see, if a market is going straight up or straight down, it's hard to determine when they're running out of steam, running out of gas. But there is a point, regardless of direction, when a market will exhaust itself. And it's very difficult to determine when. But because of that, ProTrader Strategies and myself have developed the new feature, which is the Primo Oscillator. We're really proud of this, and it's only been made public for about the past month. Let me share with you a bit of the highlights of this new tool. Now, in order to describe it, let's first start out with the standard oscillator definition. And that is, most standard oscillators measure the amount that a security's price has changed over a given period of time. So we're looking to see where the close was of a particular equity or issue, and then measure that over a specific period of time. Here's how the Primo Oscillator differentiates from that. The Primo Oscillator measures the amount that a security's price pattern has changed over a given period of time. So whereas the standard oscillator is looking for the closing price, we're looking for an actual pattern that has occurred within the equity, and then we're measuring that over a given period of time. So we're looking at an entire basket of stocks, of market, and then we're measuring that over time to come up with the oscillator's calculations. So what exactly does the Primo Oscillator do? Well, this indicator is designed to identify short-term price direction changes. And you'll see that a perfect example of that in today's educational class in just a few minutes. So how do you apply the Primo Oscillator? Well, there are virtually multiple ways to apply the indicator, which we've taught in our course already, and they're based on the oscillator's fluctuations. Today, I'm going to share with you a brand new feature, something I've been using myself, and this is a brand new way to trade with it that really caught the bottom of this current market before it started to go up. Now remember, the Primo Oscillator is a brand new feature that you'll only find on the PTS Primo charting platform. I developed this with ProTrader Strategies with one goal in mind, and that was simply to educate traders and to teach you how to trade. So let's look at the platform right now, and let's start viewing exactly how you could have taken advantage of this recent rally. Okay, we see here the spiders on our platform kind of going sideways to up, and then the last 2 or 3 days here in this little period had a rather large drop. A lot of people thought, well, that's the end of the market. It looks like we have some type of topping formation. We should get out. But then in the past week, we've rallied somewhat 800 or 900 points. A lot of traders weren't able to catch that. Their standard oscillator did not give them any type of oversold indication or buy indicator. Let me show you how the Primo Oscillator differentiates from that. We see the oscillator plotted here on the bottom. These are the actual oscillator plottings on a histogram. We have our top threshold and our lower threshold, which is used and applied for another technique for entering. But here, this new technique actually looks at the relation between the histogram plotting of the oscillator and the 5-period moving average. When you see a plot here below which is not touching the moving average at all and has a specific calculation to the actual Primo Oscillator plot, well, that generates a signal that there will be a short-term price direction change. Now, if we look at the corresponding bar, it was right here on the 18th when that market had a large sell-off. So according to any way in which you wanted to enter, you could have purchased at the close of that day or placed a limit lower. We teach you this in the course, different ways in which to enter, or waited for price to trade above the previous high, maybe right here. Either way, an entry based off this area right here would have generated a great way and a successful trade, because look what has happened after that. We've gone straight up. Now, as I said earlier, there weren't a lot of oscillators under our observation that actually generated some type of buy setup other than the Primo Oscillator. In fact, a lot of people, as we said earlier, were calling for a top and a strong downward move in the markets. Now, as we look at the oscillator, it is still touching and not really above or below that moving average. So a signal has not been generated yet. Either way, there could be another buy signal being generated, or if it goes above, there could be a sell signal that is generated, but we will just simply wait. And these are daily bars. You can apply the oscillator and this technique to 5-minute time frame, weekly time frame, even monthly time frame. Makes no difference what time frame. And as you can see, these daily bars would have really helped you capture. That's the simplicity of the oscillator. We don't really go into a lot of really overextended, high convoluted logic about whether to buy or sell or what the market's doing or how this depends on interest rates. Basically, you just see if a pattern is formed in the oscillator and then take action. It's entirely up to you. So this was a simple new feature on our oscillator that was able to correctly identify the bottom here before this nice short-term directional change to the upside. Now, as we go back to the presentation, remember, you'll only be able to apply the oscillator and use these techniques on the PTS Primo charting platform, because that's the only place you'll find it, and that's the place where everything is just one click away, and it really is easy and simple to apply. Now, if you'd like more information about the Primo Oscillator or any other tip, strategy, or technique on the PTS Primo charting platform, please don't hesitate to contact Pro Trader Strategies. They're my sister site. They help develop all of my techniques and methods, and they're in charge of all pricing. I would highly recommend giving them a call at area code 310-598-6677. They can answer any questions that you may have, give you a quote, and talk to you and tell you about the latest discount and deals that they have concerning all of our products. As we take a look at our disclaimer, I just want to thank you for taking time out to watch this brief educational presentation. I give these each and every week to elevate your trading and to show you how simple it is to become a consistent trader. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to all of you in the Primo Oscillator course. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.